Ninth grade?
Wow. Ninth grade in math class, Mr. Holcomb.
Mr. Holcomb.
Is that the woodshop teacher?
He was woodshop.
Independence, right?
Yes.
Shit.
I used to cheat on this. Copy Jerry's math test. That's how I met him, man. He was good at math.
Who talked to who first?
Oh, he was smart.
You don't
as
want to
fuck.
play dominoes with that guy, man. You're guaranteed to lose because he was sharp with math.
That's cool, man.
Yeah. How did you guys start talking? Those like what? Did he ask you a question or like what? Yeah, it's like I'm curious.
Let it move on, Joe.
Yeah, Joe. He was cheating off his math.
He always used to get good grades on the math test because the teacher would give him back, and he would always get 100%.
Damn.
So I was like, man, I'm gonna sit next to this guy, so I sat next to him.
You're wrong.
I told him I nursed him, man. Let me see your paper, bro. Okay. He wouldn't let me see it, so we just kind of.
He's been my friend ever since.
We used to just kick it. We started smoking weed from there.
You got to meet your family.
How you go there on?
That's dope. That's dope.
I met Jerry through David and George. All the stuff that they told me about him, that he liked to barbecue like hella late at night, like 2 o'clock in the morning. He would have like open house all the time. And the first day I met him, he was like really like welcoming, always welcoming to me like when I would say what's up to him and everything. So it's like, and from there on, like he was always like me and him were always like family basically. Like I always thought he was always cool with me. I would always talk to him like how's he doing and everything. So that's basically how I met him.
Same for me. Met him through Jordan David. Went to his house one time. Remember he had pizza bagels. And he made those, and we just ate the hell out of those and got drunk at his house. He always wanted to cook up food. I just remember that.
That's Jerry.
For that.
I guess the things that I'm gonna miss the most is that the times when it was just me and him, and we would just be listening to music. And there was this one time we stayed up till like 5, and we wanted to both watch the sunset, which is pretty gay. But then we realized like that was we just wanted to like just stay up all night and just talk and drink and listen to music. It was just me and him, no parents. His dad wasn't home, and even the thing too with the making the food, like he was always very welcoming with everybody. He always fed everybody. Always made sure everybody was full. Like before he ate himself, he always made sure everybody ate, and he was very friendly. Besides the ball busting, he was very friendly, and he was, to me, I just looked at him as like another brother, like all of us, man, and I'm gonna miss him a lot.
Yeah.
I met Jerry through Hector, and that's how I met all of you guys. One of my there's a couple of fondest memories that I have of him. We would call him up like, I don't know, late morning, whatever, and it always sounded like we were waking up a bear. And we were like, Jerry, let's go eat. All right, 5 minutes. Like it wouldn't matter. Like he would just be like, all right. Or wherever we went, like I think one time we were heading out to SFO, and we're like, Jerry, where's the spot to eat around here? Oh, I got the spot. And he would always know, it doesn't matter where you were. Yeah, there was always a spot. Yeah, so those are my...
everywhere, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, Jerry, we missed. That's for sure.
Dude, one of the memories that just keeps coming back to my mind repeatedly, not because it was funny, but more because it was unfortunate for him, was that we were drinking one night, and it had to do with fireworks.
Oh yeah.
And he was walking across Flickinger Park, and he decided to light a Roman candle.
Got arrested.
He got arrested on the way home. Like the next morning, he's like, dude, Jerry's in jail. He didn't make it home.
It was like 3 in the morning. He left the Roman candle, and then right when he went home,
he did it by himself, though.
Yeah, and it was like 3 in the morning. It was super quiet, and all we just heard like 5 booms.
Yeah.
And we're like, that's fucking Jerry.
Yeah.
And then
Nobody was with them. He didn't show up.
He calls in the morning.
The cop was like on the corner, just looking at Flickinger Park, making sure nothing's going on there. Yeah, dude. I was like, that's the funniest memory.
Even lighting those mortars, man, in the middle of the street.
Oh, the mortars, yeah.
20, 30 shot mortars.
Yeah.
Shit.
We got you.
Shit. Well, I remember like when the times when he couldn't get a hold of you, he couldn't get a hold of David or Emmy, I was last on the list. So we would hit me and go, hey George, come through. I got some grub. Let's watch Planet Earth on fucking Blu-ray, dude. 8 o'clock watches Planet Earth with another dude. You know, it's like
Watching the birds fly.
yeah,
and shit.
dude. And then we would just chill, dude, drink and eat and just watch Planet Earth. And then another time, dude, this is the main time that I'll never forget him, is like when me, him, and then my brother, like we would always say, because of him, we would say, let's hit up the rounds. And we would hit up Rasputin's, we'd hit up Streetlight, and we would just, fries, and we just look for movies.
Oh, yeah.
So now, like, even like after, like Jerry, like after that happened, like me and David, we would always just be like, dude, let's do the rounds. Because of Jerry, dude. It's like, he started that. We started that together. So now, like, me and my brother, we still keep it going, dude. The rounds. That's what we do, man. Streetlight, Rasputin.
Stevens Creek, up and down Stevens
Electronics,
Creek.
dude.
Yeah.
Starting musician.
Yeah, dude. Fucking Jerry, man.
Yeah, Jerry, man.
What's up, Francisco? You got some?
I met Jerry at work, working for FedEx for many years. I remember he's just one of those guys that, like, if you needed something or he'll invite you somewhere and you kind of didn't want to go because you didn't have money or whatever, he always had you, come on, for free. I got you, no matter what.
Yeah.
Like, he always had those spots you guys are talking about. Our spot was St. John's Burgers on on Lawrence.
Yeah.
After
Santa
work,
Clara.
we'd go
Oh,
over there.
yeah.
He
The
got
Irish
you.
place.
He had you burgers, and on his birthday, like, I was on a budget. I didn't want to buy no more lap dances. He's like, nah, man. I'm gonna buy you five lap dances. That's what I remember. He just made sure you had fun. If you didn't have it, he got you. He had your back no matter what.
That's cool.
All right,
That's
man.
cool. Come on, Paul. Give me something.
Okay, you know, the fondest memory is when me and Jerry and my son Hector, we went to Calhoun Bay because we were chasing he was taking us to eat something over there.
It had to do with food.
And we ended up not eating what we were looking for. But coming back, we came back through Santa Cruz, and we were going real slow. But this guy went past the car in front of him, and there was a big, long gap. And we finally realized
You have a chance, take it.
oh my God, so slow. And but Jerry, he was always fun to have. He was always nice when he came over to visit us, and he was very generous.
Yeah, he was.
That's one thing I remember about Jerry.
He was always soft, huh? Yeah.
He was well off with money. He had money. He will spend it on anybody.
He wasn't.
He will come in.
He wasn't
over here
tight.
with expensive pastry or cheesecake. And he will do that.
Yeah.
And I remember from my oldest friend, him and I think Hector bought him one of those little electric cars. And that was pretty expensive item because he was Jerry. The kids used to love Jerry.
Yeah. All the kids.
So yeah, Jerry, he was a great person, very great person. My brothers, one lives in New York, the other one used to live in L.A. area,
San Diego.
and they always used to ask me, "Where's Joe Black? Where's Joe Black?" That's what they called him, Joe Black.
Handsome, you got us?
I don't remember a lot when I first really got to know Jerry, but there was this one really cool time where he had this like huge machete. And then he was like, "Here, you want to take a swing?" And then I like almost chopped down a tree. and I remember every day after that, I'd always ask him where it was.
Yeah, he wasn't too good with
I never
kids.
got to know where it was.
He wasn't good with kids.
Maggie?
I met Jerry through Emmy. We got together 10, 11 years ago. And Jerry always had a sense of humor that at first I didn't understand because I didn't understand his sense of humor at first. I felt like he was talking crap, but I ended up getting to know him, and he was a big teddy bear, man.
Yeah.
He was
Ballbuster.
He was probably talking crap.
He was.
That's who he is. He don't care. He talks shit.
I ended up going with his flow, and he grew on me, man. He was so cool, man. I never met somebody as generous as him, willing to give me anything. Like, hey, you want that? You want me to go help you cook? Like, always. You want me to help you cook? He showed me how to use a knife, because, like, you're not supposed to cut like that. You're supposed to pull it. Let it roll like this. And then, I don't know, he was always, trying to teach me something in the kitchen. And me and him we're kind of similar in talking shit, so we would always just talk shit in the kitchen. I'm gonna miss him, man. He always brought a smile to my face. Every time I seen Jerry, walking up, I knew it was gonna be like some shit talking going down. And, we about to have some fun. I used to make fun of him about tying his shoes, little bow ties, because he was too fat. It's just a fat person joke I have, because the belly's in the way. But yeah, we used to just clown on each other. I'm gonna miss that. I'm just gonna miss him in general, being around. We would be drunk, like literally, at 3 a.m, drunk as hell. Me, Christina, Hector, Alex, Emmy, Drea. Well, Drea doesn't drink no more, but still, like, hey, let's call Jerry. Let's see what he's up to. He was always down to come through.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what time, dude. 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 5, like.
He'd be there.
He would be there, just come through, and it always was hella fun with him. He made the night, he was a life of the party, and I'm gonna miss him like a lot.
Absolutely.
I remember his smile. His smile was different than everybody else's.
Wow.
Yeah.
That guy had a
There's a picture of that.
Right there,
one.
right there.
That's the smile. That's the smile.
That's the smile right there. Oh, not that. That's not a smile.
No.
Oh, Christina!
He did have a smile.
Yeah.
You had to throw that one in, huh?
He had that cartoon smile.
Yolanda, I'm going to miss him.
Yeah, me too.
Jerry's voice had a very smooth tone to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
His voice was very smooth, and his tone was just like soft, And it just fit his character,
Exactly.
And when Jerry was doing good, man, he was always dressed properly, bro. He always had button shirts
He always,
on.
no matter what
he
time
always
of
had
day,
button
he was always
shirts
on
on.
a button shirt.
Yeah,
Always.
Yeah.
And his hair was always combed. He always had his
Yeah.
facial hair lined up, and I did a lot of it, like lining up his hair and everything. But he used to come to my dad's house and like drink the salsa. How much he loved my dad's salsa. Like, he would, in the morning, he would come over and he'd be like, "Hey, dude, hold on for a second, man. I need to take my medicine."
Pour it in the paper.
And he would go
I need
in
to
the
take my
kitchen.
medicine.
Yeah. He would go in the kitchen. He would take out the salsa. And he would get like a
plate.
tablespoon. He would just be like, "Okay, I'm good."
That's Jerry.
That's what he called taking his medicine.
One more thing is, when he always talk about food, the way he described food, he always went into detail.
Oh yeah.
He was cooking
And
somewhere.
his fingers were like this.
Yeah, he went into deep detail about food and cooking. Yeah.
He was very passionate about cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah, last year on Mother's Day, he taught Emmy how to make me lobster tails and steak.
Oh, nice.
Dude, bomb.
Yeah.
He cooked your Mother's Day.
He cooked it. I mean, Jimmy watched. I know it was Jerry's doing.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
He cooked it for you, huh?
But that's the kind of friend that Jerry was.
Yeah, he was. I know,
He
you know,
said Emmy.
that's what he
said
was.
Emmy did
It's
it.
about Jerry.
That's what he was, man. He
Yeah.
didn't give a shit who it was for. He cooked,
Yeah.
and he did it. Like, it made him happy, making other people happy, seeing the smiles. That's what made him happy, and I think that's what he was lacking was the happiness in his life, and he got it from all of us.
Yeah.
And that's why he was always around, is because he got it from us.
Yeah.
You
Here
know,
we are now.
24/7. Jerry was, like I said, he was like a brother.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It was like he wasn't a friend. He wasn't somebody
Dude,
that
all the
you
time
know.
we would always be hanging out outside of my dad's house. When you guys had shit here, we would be hanging out.
Yeah.
Even when we were young, dude, 18, 19, outside of my dad's house,
Yeah.
drinking freaking 40s of Mickeys and
especially when it was like 40
211,
degrees
yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
It's cold as shit.
Then I
rainy.
open up the mailbox and there's a pipe there.
Oh.
What the fuck?
That ain't mine.
Hey, Dad, I'm cool. It's just herbal, man. Just herbal.
Hey, one thing that I want to say about Jerry is just one word: fucking cheese. Cheese.
yeah.
Jerry. He fucking loved cheese. Didn't matter what kind of fucking cheese it was in the house. If you had cheese in the house, it belonged to Jerry.
Yeah.
It belonged to fucking Jerry.
Straight up Monterey Jack.
Yeah.
That was a Mexican in him.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
No, you like that Charlesburg one or whatever. What was it called?
Gouda.
Oh yeah, he liked Gouda. Yeah,
Gouda cheese. Yeah. But one thing I remember about Jerry is his dad went out of town for a couple weeks. I bought Super Punch Out for the Nintendo Wii, and me, my brother, David, and George, and him all hung out at his house, and we all started playing that video game together. And I thought that was really cool because it was like a good 2 days where we just hung out. No parents were there. We just fucking shot the shit.
Switzerland,
we drank. Yeah,
his dad would always go to
that
Switzerland.
was cool. One of the memories I had. I mean, I've had a lot, but I mean, that's just one of them that
the one you can remember.
It rings a bell.
We're never sober, yeah. Here,
Mama, you got something from Jerry?
No, not really, but
Tell him the one that he used to tell. He used to tell, this is my second mom.
yeah. One day I went to Savers right here in Milpitas.
Yeah.
He was there.
And I was talking to him, and there was his co-workers, hanging around, and he says, "Oh, I want to introduce you to my mom.
Yeah.
This my mom, my second mom." Yeah. And I'd never forgotten that, and I still have it in my mind.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yes.
That's cool.
He always,
Come on, Draco.
Yeah, come on, Brad.
Come on, you got it. Give me something.
I'm gonna miss Jerry a lot. And I really loved when he would come over here all the time. Thanksgiving, New Year's, Christmas. And we would always call him and he would always come. And fucking every 4th of July and New Year's, we'd always bring fucking fire-ass fireworks, man. And we'd blow
Legal
shit
fireworks.
up.
Yeah. Legal fireworks.
Real
Hammering up to the freaking tree.
We would get down, and he was a very kind and generous person.
Yeah.
He was.
very.
And he always was like there for us, and I think it's just so amazing that he knew that he was our family because he stuck around for the last 20 years,
Well, we were solid.
And I'm just really grateful to have known somebody like him because he was a great person. And he was always hella funny. Like, he would just always tell jokes, he was always there for me. And I mean, we're like almost all around the same age, and we really just enjoyed each other. I remember one time we drove to the beach, me and my sister and some of my friends, and we all went over there one night. It was like really late, and we just had a good time. I remember we used to go crabbing. Remember?
In San Francisco.
Yeah, we'd get like
A cage.
and we go crabbing and
Filled
be
with
late at
chicken.
night.
Yeah.
Sometimes we wouldn't catch shit, but it was just fun. We'd be freezing out there, It was fun. We would have a good time, And so I just want to say that, Jerry, I'm going to miss you.
Yep.
And, God bless you. And now you're with your mom.
Yeah.
That's all I really got to say.
I'll fucking drink to that.
Oh, yeah.
I love you, Jerry.
So Jerry.
Jerry. Fucking Jerry, man.
Jerry.
Fucking Jerry.
Jerry.